Assembly Bill 2236 and Senate Bill 1053, authored by Assemblywoman Rebecca Bauer Kahan of Orinda. Never heard of that place.
I've
And
never
Senator,
heard of her.
I never heard of her, and I don't know where Orinda is. If you gave me a map of California, I wouldn't be able to point it out.
This was her chance for her 15 minutes of fame, because now we're
talking about her. Catherine Blakespear, Senator Catherine Blakespear of Encinitas, I know where that is, proposed to ban any kind of plastic bag at food stores and convenience stores. Both bills will act as an expansion of SB 270, a 2014 bill that was approved of by voters in 2016 as Prop 67, which banned all one-time use plastic bags and only allowed thicker plastic bags to be purchased in stores. Cal Recycle reports...
Are you familiar with that? I don't know when you arrived in California. Were you...
Yes. I was here in 2016.
Okay. So then you know that when that passed, it was kind of weird because there was two things on the ballot. That there was the plastic bags, like no more single use, and we're going to pay for these plastic bags that can be reused many times for 10 cents. But then the second one was like the 10 cents was supposed to go towards some sort of climate change, environmental,
right.
Something.
Why they charge you now?
That one was shot down, like, and then the plastic bag reusable thing passed, and it kind of didn't make sense. It was like, you have to pay for it now, but the payments aren't actually helping. Like, we're not funding climate change. It was weird.
Yeah, I'd love to do a deep dive into where the heck all that money went, because it's been over almost 10 years, coming up on 8 years. Where did all that money go? Every time you forget your reusable bag and you just press, yep, I'll pay 10 cents for a bag.
Well, I think you just paid for the bag. Like, I think that, like, the grocery store bought the bag and you just paid for it. Because it wasn't, we voted no on it going towards an environmental.
Okay. So they just added it as like.
It was so bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember the argument against was like the only people who are going to make money on this are like the grocery stores, because the plastic bags are like, they cost like pennies by the time they buy them. And then you get 10 cents for every bag. It's like a huge profit margin. So they're making a huge amount of money on the plastic bag. So the article goes on to say, Cal Recycle reports legislation signed by Governor Newsom requires all packaging be recyclable or combustible by 2032, with 65% of it recycled by 2032. Shifting the burden from the consumer to the packaging producer, expect prices to go up again, but banning plastic grocery bags does not reduce disposal and recycling costs, studies over the last 9 years have shown. Like good podcasters backing everything up, I looked up that study that they cited too. This was actually done in 2013, so it's a little older, but it gives you an idea. So in San Francisco in 2007, they became the first city in the nation to ban common thin film plastic carryout bags at large grocery stores and pharmacies. In 2012, the city amended the original ban to include all retail stores and food establishments and added a 10-cent charge on all paper and reusable bags. Let's see. Plastic bags amount to less than 0.5% of the waste stream and similarly minuscule amount of landfill space. Paper bags are 6 times heavier and take up 10 times more space than plastic bags. Thus, plastic bags should have been responsible for no more than $900,000 of San Francisco's annual collection and disposal costs and $300,000 of the landfill liability. So they don't take up a lot of space in land. If that's their whole thing, is they want to stop it because of environmental reasons and it's filling up the landfills, then that it doesn't really bear out that that's really what's the problem here.
Right. Now, I have read that they take longer decompose than a plastic or than a paper bag would, but then paper bags hurt the environment because you're cutting down trees to make them. And so where do we win this? Where do we go from here?
Well, I guess they think if we ban plastic bags, that will change everything and help the environment. Hey, thanks for checking out the California Underground Podcast. If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you subscribe, like, share, review, comment, all that stuff that helps with the algorithm, helps people find us more. And if you want to learn more, you can always listen to our full podcast at Apple, Spotify, Google, all those different places that you basically find podcasts. Or if you just want to keep watching clips, you can check out clips here or you can subscribe to our channel right here, somewhere in here.